Good afternoon. And it is a good afternoon. A little chilly, but it stopped raining, and even the sun is coming out. My message to you is about a miracle that changed not only the Jewish world, but the world at large. Tomorrow, we celebrate Israel's 74th anniversary, Yom HaAtzmaut, which means birthday. The greatest miracle in 2,000 years, the creation of the third Jewish Commonwealth, the democratic and Jewish state of Israel. Woe if Israel had been created in 1938 instead of 1948. How much suffering, how much loss of life would have been spared. They would have had a place to go to run to, that would welcome world Jewry home during the horror, the unspeakable of the Shoah, which claimed 6 million innocent souls. And how fortunate we are today, as the unspeakable is taking place in the Ukraine. That not only the Jews of the Ukraine, but any of the individuals seeking refuge, looking for a safe haven, can make their way to the Warsaw airport, get on a plane and take them to Israel. For the Jews, they are being welcomed home. You know, when Israel was first created in 1948, the reality was Israel needed world Jewry. Today, the reality is, with the increase of anti-Semitism globally, an increase in our country, if I'm not mistaken, of over 30%. The reality of our day is that we need Israel. We need Israel. And on so many levels as well. Israel's changing the face of the Middle East, bringing nations of power, prestige, influence, wealth together, standing united to be a bulwark against the common enemy, Iran, which is also our enemy. It pains me to say that today many do not speak of Israel with the same sense of admiration, of appreciation as in the past. The reality is, just as there are no perfect people, there's no perfect state. Every state, every person makes mistakes. But Israel has acted as a light unto the nations of the world. And I say what I'm going to say now with authority, having been involved in the process, meeting with the players face to face. Because the Palestinian state issue is not resolved today, in the main because the Palestinian leaders did not want to resolve it, nor did the Arab countries. But there's no doubt in my mind that Israel is committed to peace. After all, that's the name of the capital. The name of the capital is Yerushalayim, the city of peace. That is the greatest miracle. So let us celebrate Yom HaAtzmaut, Israel Independence Day. And tonight, let us stop for a moment, as all Israelis will, as the sirens wail for Yom HaZikaron, Day of Remembrance, remembering those who gave their lives for the establishment and defense of the Jewish state. And this year, when we see another dictator emerging, let us say, thank God. People have a place to go. People have a safe haven. And that, just as in 1948, we rejoiced in the establishment of a Jewish state, in this year, 2022, let us rejoice in an Israel that will be a land of peace, a beacon of hope for all humankind. Happy birthday, Chag Sameach.